Minecrafters, and welcome back to another episode about Minecraft. Today, I'm in my Assassin's Guild, the emergency exit thing that I took a video of before, and I remembered that I had a failed trap in here, one that I took a long time trying to think about, figure out how it works because I screwed it up and everything, but now it's fully functional, so here is my machine gun trap. Okay, now that I've cut down on the noise. So basically, the idea... Whoa, look at all these arrows. So the idea, obviously, as you just saw, is that you step on this little pressure plate, and as you walk out onto this area, that whole wall retracts, and 2 rows of machine guns, dispensers with arrows, start firing. I can guide you through the little setup process here. So I've got one pressure plate that controls everything, and I conceptually set it up so that on the left side you have the shooting mechanism, obviously, because that's where all the, handsome little dispensers are. And on the other side I've got the block retracting mechanism. So I'll start with this because it's a little simpler. So what I do here is it takes the current in first from the pressure plate, and it powers this little thing that essentially keeps the circuit going even after you stepped off the plate. So you see how it creates this little loop. It goes right here through this, backwards. Right here through this repeater, down here, whatever, and it keeps going and just becomes its own perpetual power source. It's pretty handy. If you want to stop something like that, you want to just memorize this design right here, and you have a piston right here with a block, and all you got to do is step on a pressure plate or something. You can set up this machine gun thing however you want. You can put somewhere where you can put the pressure plate down there on the path where you originally turned it on, however you want to do it, but this helps to stop the flow of the redstone so that you can reload and do everything you need to do. What that does, obviously, is it will replace the walls in front of the machine guns. So here we have the pistons all set up with a current from that thing. I used a NOT gate because obviously in the default position you want the walls to be closed. So when you're ready to have them open, you just stop the NOT gate by putting a live current in. You know how NOT gates work, probably, and then it goes ahead and it retracts those blocks. Same thing. Where am I? Same thing when you go up here. Made another NOT gate. Maybe a little bit of an overcomplicated use of redstone, perhaps. I don't know. I'll start working on that with the 1.5 update and whatnot, which sounds really awesome. Me being a redstone engineer and all that. This is the top section, which is basically the same. For some reason down there, one thing I've never really liked about redstone is if you have 2 rows of it, it really can't do much. You need it to point pretty much usually at the pistons and all that. So unless it's on top of it or whatever, it's it's annoying. But whatever. So that's how that works. That was the retraction mechanism. Now this is the firing mechanism. This uses my, well, I understand from some of my friends that these are not original designs. However, I did come up with them originally myself. I'm a do-it-yourself kind of guy. This electricianness that I do with redstone. I like to make my own designs, whatever. Here you see you have the other, you have the same sort of perpetual power source that you have on the other side. However, when you activate this one, it simultaneously powers this piston, which then blocks its own power source, which makes it retract, and then it's powered again, so it extends again. So what you essentially get is a sort of paradox motor that kind of endlessly pumps in and out with perpetual energy. It's awesome. Wish stuff worked like that in real life. Probably save a lot of, solve a lot of real world problems. But anyway, it's got the same stopping mechanism here. You just have this pointing at a good old piston, just blocks the redstone flow, whatever. And that repeating circuit comes right out of here to the side, and you see we have a whole line of things set to the first delay. That's very important, otherwise it pretty much won't work the way that this engine works. Although somehow I remember it not working this way. Maybe there have been some redstone updates I've not been completely aware of, but now it seems like maybe you can do a 2 rank delay, which is what I mean is I have basically 2 sets of repeaters here. I have one here that's set to 1, and all the rest of these are set to 1, which adds to a total of 2. For some reason that seems to work. But anyway, the best way to fill this design is to have it run, shut off the firing mechanism, and then go through and refill every single thing, and then just go ahead and shut off that and cover up your whole thingamajigger here. So what you get is a very effective killing machine. I killed some good old-fashioned testificates, tested my machine on testificates. I'm pretty sure that's why they're called that. They're meant to be murdered by redstone inventions and all that. So yeah, that's my design. Finally got it working. I'm very happy. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to simplify it once the 1.5 update comes out. Seriously, if you're a Redstone fan, I recommend you check that out. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, whatever. Goodbye.